before Shatta Wale can be on a label, we are talking about millions of dollars because Shatta Wale repertoire alone can give him millions of dollars. So when you are signing Shatta Wale with his entire releases, his entire repertoire, hey.
Planets, let's manage, you know, who's Brandon, the guy. No, I don't do that. I blast the songs like, boom, so soon I will be there and I'll see maybe $180,000. Say, I'll buy a Range Rover next week because the way the thing has come. So I've been able to build that, save those monies, even ventured into playing games on my phone and winning bigger monies with the same money, you know. So I've flipped the money so many times that I've mastered that side, and I've seen that no, I don't need a record label. Because I want to buy Rolls Royce, you know, those things. If I wait small, maybe 2-3 years, I can raise that money and buy it, you know. But this recently, God being so good, a distributor just came in. They bought like 300 of my songs and, you know, was into the millions of dollars. You know?
How many millions?
Oh, I realized on $3.7 million.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, you know, so I said, let me just get myself a Rolls Royce. You know,
Yeah.
you know, so it's the navigation process through that side has been all my decision. You understand me? But I feel the disadvantages and advantages of a record label is, yes, you want to be heard in the world. You want to look like a superstar. And that one, they can push you up there, you know, but it's up to you to maintain. But the money they are going to put in you, you have to put it at the back of your mind that they are going to get a lot from you. So you see, my mindset now, because I'm experienced with music, when I want to work with a record label now, I only tell them, take my songs, I don't need them. Pay me something and let me go. So I won't come back and be fighting, give me my masters, because I have so many masters that I have like, you know, down. So now my mindset is, I can sit with a record label and say, okay, take the album. How much are you going to give me for my marketing and whatever? You guys market it, promote it anyway. Just give me my money and let me just go and sleep at home. When you need me for a show, call me, you pay me for the show, I'll come and perform. You understand? But if you want to put your mind on a record label, like, I want them to sign me and I want them to, yes, you get all those deals, but people will be asking you for money and you'll be misbehaving. You know, why? Okay, this guy, he get a record label, why? No get money. Why did he drive this car? You know, why? You see, there are artists that is their dream. I want to be signed. I want to be signed. But when you get signed, do you know what it entails? You know, I've built my mind so much that I see record labels like, okay, let me just make my money first, so that when I go into business with them, I can also play my part and they'll play their part. So I won't go. So when I see artists talking about and my masters, I say, how did this happen? And because I've never sold my masters to anybody apart from recently selling those my 300 songs. So I think it's the mindset of you, the artist, and what you want. And me, I know what I want already. That's what I'm saying. From home, I wanted to make my dad know that I was going to do this music thing. And that is how come all these decisions have been.
I keep telling you that Shatta Wale is a disguised teacher. He's someone we all learn from without even knowing. Some of his deeds, some of his things he says out there freely. You just go in there, tap it, and use it for yourself, and it will be a success. Shatta Wale simply means, what is fame without money? You can get all the fame, but when you don't have money, what is the meaning of being famous without money? It doesn't make sense. So Shatta Wale once again telling you that, yes, it is good for the brand. Moving in and out, going places, climbing all the big stages, it is good, it is better. So Shatta Wale want to advise every creative, not only a musician, every creative out there that, yes, think about the money first. Think about what will guarantee you tomorrow, not the fame. When you are on a label, it is good, it is better. It's very rosy to be on a label. But Shatta Wale is telling you that it is not a bad thing to be on a label, but then think about what you are signing. Think about what you are getting yourself involved in. Because you can be on a label today, you'll be flaunting all over, climbing all the big stages, going all the big shows. But when the percentage is going to be shared among you and your label, you'll feel it. Shatta Wale is not saying being on label is a bad thing. Neither am I even saying that. But the truth is the truth. This is the disguised teacher I'm talking about. He has never been on any label. But look at him, an independent artist. He has been able to do it all by himself. Yes, you cannot do it by yourself, but then when you want to sign a contract with a label, try and go through the contract and make sure the contract will favor you. That's all. That's what Shatta Wale is trying to put out. And now we all know Shatta Wale is a very big brand, very big and huge brand. So if a label wants to sign Shatta Wale, then we are talking of millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. You understand? I mean upfront. Before Shatta Wale can be on a label, we are talking about millions of dollars, because Shatta Wale repertoire alone can give him millions of dollars. So when you are signing Shatta Wale with his entire releases, his entire repertoire, hey, then you are talking of millions of dollars. And I believe that labels comes on his table. Label comes to try and see whether they can work with him. But I think what they bring on the table is not favorable to his terms. And we all know Shatta Wale is a straightforward man, because he's into this to make money. He's into this to prove people wrong. He's into this to prove to parents who don't want their children to venture into let's say talent-giving professions. You understand? In Ghana, in Africa in general, when you want to be a footballer, it was a problem. When you want to be a musician, it's a problem, because your parents are expecting you to go to the school, to go to the big school, come out with this white collar job, you know, doctors, lawyers, and stuff. And we should know that talent-giving profession fetch you more money than any trade in the world. So basically, that's what Shatta Wale is trying to put across. I respect this man so much that I have been able to navigate through life because of some of his teachings. Yeah, people lose that aspect of him. You know, Shatta Wale will not come online and go straight forward. How he does his teachings, if you are not smart enough, you will not be able to get his direction. And I think most of his directions has been able to strengthen most of us on the street to know our left from our right. Trust me. Thank you very much, Shatta Wale. And August 1st, which happens to be tomorrow, is going to be fire and massive work at London. I mean, the Shatta Fest. It's going to be very beautiful, and I believe and hope that the whole place is going to be packed. And we believe in you, Shatta. We believe in you, Shatta movement. And we know what you guys can do. We throw our support behind you, because we don't have the visa to join Shatta Wale up there. If we have the visa, forget about plane ticket. We'll definitely join Shatta Wale up there. Good luck, and we wish you all the best, Godfather. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name remains Shatta Tom, and the channel is ESTQ, Entertainment, Sports, and Technical Knockout. I'm out.